What a wonderful.
Hey guys, it's Catherine, and this week's video is going to be my book collection. So I thought I would do a video of just showing all the books that I have and if I read them, what I rate them, and that type of stuff. And which ones I'm excited to read, which ones I'm a little bit nervous to read. I have a pretty good big collection. So yeah, so I'm gonna go like by shelves, because I do have my books organized. And let's get into the video. Alright, so I have the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. The first one, I don't have it right now with me because my friend has it because she was like, I want to read it, so she has that book. But I do have the second and third one in my collection right now. So this one, Good Girls Bad Blood. I liked it. This one's like okay. It's not like, I give like my favorite being like the last. I don't know. Like they're just good. Like you have to read all three obviously to like know what happens. But like I don't know. Like this one's kind of like in the middle for me, which it is the middle book. So yeah. And then I have obviously the last one is As Good as Dead. This one had me for a loop. Like this one I give it a 10 out of 10. Like the secrets, bro. The way the secrets be coming out was just crazy. But yeah, I love this book. I love the series. I honestly, anything that she writes is like so good. So then I also got the reappearance of Rachel Price, which I think is the most recent book that she's taken out. This one also like a 10 out of 10. Obviously these are like thrillers. Well, I mean, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder has a little bit of romance, but this one is like thriller. Like I don't think there was any romance. I don't remember that. But yeah, I don't know. Just like her books, they just take you for like a spin. Like you think you know what's gonna happen, but then that's not what happens. So she's a pretty good writer in that sense. So yeah, and also like the cover is so cool. Like the blood splashes. And then there's like I don't know how to describe it besides like I love her. Like her writing is so good. And her like, I don't know, thoughts, everything. Great. Then we have Jennifer Lynn Barnes with the Natural series. I have all of them. I love the series a lot. I really want to see it into like a show. I forgot what show they said that is kind of similar to these books, which maybe I need to start watching it because. But there's the Natural series, which is the first one. Then we have A Killer Instinct. We have All In, and then we have Bad Blood. Bad Blood took me for a whirlwind. Was not expecting what happened in this book to happen. So that was probably one of my favorite ones out of the whole series. I want to say. I forgot which one was that had me a little bored. I know it's between one of these that had me a little bit bored, and I was kind of like, what is even going on in this book? I'm not sure which one it was because again, I read this a long time ago, and I tend to forget things. So there's that. But then I got the Inheritance Game. This one I've not read yet. I've had people tell me that it's kind of boring. Which, I mean, I hope it's not because the Naturals was pretty good. It had me reading. But yeah, so the first one is the Inheritance Game. This is the one I'm reading right now. I'm on chapter 2. So far, so good. I mean, all she's been sent is to the principal's office, and they think that she cheated on a test, but she's actually just really smart. I don't know. I know I read like parts of it because you know how like it shows parts of it in like the Natural series at the end. It sounded good. That's why I got this series because I was like, okay, I like Naturals. I think I might like her writing. So I don't know, but that threw me off when someone told me that. So I was like, So then it has the next one's the Hawthorne Legacy. Also, these books are so beautiful. Like, the work on it is so gorgeous. And then the Final Gambit, and then the Brothers of Hawthorne. The Brothers Hawthorne. I don't know. Anyways, so basically I have the whole series. I know there's side stories to this book, as well as I think there's a side story to the Naturals, if I'm not mistaken, but I haven't gotten any of those. I don't know, they're just not on my list right now of books that like I want to read or get, but like I don't know, I might in the future. If you've read them, then let me know. So the next ones, again, these are all gonna be like thrillers for the most part because I really have my books like in order. So next one is Lock the Doors. I have not read this one, nor have I heard things about it, so I don't know, but like what it's based about on like just sounds cool to me. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. But I don't know, it just sounds good to me. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to read this one. I just haven't read it yet. The next one is The Island. I've heard, I think I've heard good things about this one. And I mean, it's a pretty small book, so I feel like I'll probably honestly read it in one day if I start like in the morning. But yeah, I don't know, it just looks cool too. So I'm pretty excited to read that one too. Tell Me What Really Happened. Again, haven't heard things about it, but it just, I don't know, it just looks cool. I really like books like about like murder mystery and stuff like that. So because I'm trying to find out who the killer is, but then I always get the killer wrong. So like I don't know what that says about me, but and I got Signed, Sealed, Dead. I have not read this one yet, but it just sounds good, and I really like the other book by this author, Last One to Die. This one was a 10 out of 10. Also, it's so short that like you could probably read it like in one day, honestly, if you just like sat down and like read it. But yeah, it was pretty good. I like how it's like it's thriller, but then it's also like horror and like mystery. I don't know, like they put fictional characters like monsters and stuff like that into like a murder mystery, and I think that's so cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to read Signed, Sealed, Dead. And then next is Perfect Little Monster. This one I already read. I give it like a 6 out of 10. Like it was good. Like it definitely had me on my toes. I didn't know who like the killer was gonna be. But then the ending had me a little like, is there gonna be a part 2 to this? Like, because homegirl still, I already said that it's a girl. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was alright for me. It was like a 6 out of 10. I would read it again. Not like I wouldn't read it again. But yeah. So this is the last row for the top row of my bookcase. I'll Never Tell. Originally, like the storyline, like I opened it up and I was like, okay, this page sounds good. But the cover photo just kind of like throws me off. It gives like middle school like Wattpad vibes. So I was kind of like, I don't know about this book, but honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. Also, never heard anyone talk about this book on like TikTok or anything like that. It might be an old book, so maybe that's why. But it's so good, and I would love to see it like in a movie or something, because it will have you for a loop. Like it really will. Like I was not expecting what happened in that book to happen. Then there's That's Not My Name. I think this one's like a recent book that came out. A lot of people said it's good. I hadn't even heard on TikTok yet when I purchased it, and then now I heard that it's good. So I'm excited to read it. I don't know, it sounds great. So then I have The Bad Ones. This one I haven't heard anyone talk about it yet, but the cover photo just looks so like cool. I don't know how to explain it. And I don't know, like I want to read it. I opened up a page and it looked good, so yeah. This one, me and my best friend, we got the same book so we could read it together. It sounds cool, so that's why we got it. I don't know, The Payback Girls. I don't know, it just sounds like so cool. So now let's get into my second row. Next I have, these are more like romance books, but I have If He Had Been With Me and If Only I Had Told Her series. These books will have you cry. I loved it. I give it a 10 out of 10. Tears Will Be Shed. And I don't know, a lot of people like don't like it because of Autumn wearing a tiara. I don't really care that she wears a tiara. It doesn't faze me, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. But I know that bothered a lot of people for some reason, so. And then I got this one with my friend as well. She got the same one. It's Everything I Promised You. Honestly, this book also love me some Spray Edges. Spray Edges, ooh. But this one kind of gives like if he had been with me, it gives that vibe, but then it also gives the Summer Turned Pretty vibe. And I don't know, I just feel like this one's gonna make me cry, and I'm so excited to read this, especially because I'm gonna read it with my friend. So like, I don't know. So if y'all want to see a video of us like reading it together or something, then like let me know, and like I'll ask if we can do that, because yeah. But I'm so excited for that. Next is, I don't know what this series called, but it's Wildfire. This one I liked it better than Icebreaker. I've always said that. I've not read Daydream yet. I haven't even purchased it yet. They're alright. A lot of people say they're just smut. I don't think it's just smut. I think there's a storyline about it, but it's not my favorite romance books to read. But I still give it like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's not bad. This one's probably my favorite, like better. I like this one better than Icebreakers, because I really like the characters and just like their backstory. And then obviously I do have Icebreaker. I've read Icebreaker. I give it like a 5 or a 4 out of 10. Like, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad either. And they do interconnect, because at first I thought they were just separate series. They do interconnect. They're like a friend group. And then I have Offside. There's a lot of like hockey romances. I have a lot of those. I actually like this one, so I probably give this one like a 7 out of 10. It had a lot of good like comedy humor in it. I don't know. I probably give this one like 7 or 8 out of 10. Like it was cute. It was cute. Next is Pucking Around. This one, is it DNF? I think it's DNF. I don't know, but I almost stopped reading this one. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I had to like push through. And I'm not saying that like the offer is bad or anything like that. I'm just saying it just wasn't for me. I think it's because I read the back part wrong, and I just thought that like she was like not a therapist, like a physical therapist. Is that what's called? Physical therapist? I think it is. And I thought like he like had brought her, like, I don't know how to explain, like I thought he had hired her for him specifically, and like not for like the whole team. And so I think that's what like I just read it wrong, you know. But also like the things that if you read this book, then you know the things that you read in this book, there's a lot of smut. There's a lot. And I'm not talking with one person, I'm talking with like and it's just not for me. Like, it wasn't for me. But I'm sure, like, I've heard people say it's a great book. So, like, it's just not for me. So this one, I really do have to give it, like, a 3 or 4 out of 10. And I don't see myself probably not reaching to read it again. I don't know. It's just, it wasn't for me. And, like, it's huge. And I think this is a series book. So I think there's more books to this series. But, like, not for me. Not for me. Then I have If I Go Missing. This one I've not read yet, but it sounds really good, and I'm excited to read it. And the cover just looks so like cool. Like, what? And then this one's also series. I need to get the other one because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this one, but it's The Way I Used to Be, and I also feel like I'm gonna cry, because if you know, you know. So like what happens in this book. But I've heard good things about it. So yeah, no, I'm excited to read it. The next book I have is This Girl's a Killer. Like, I read a part of this with my friend, and it sounds really good. So that's why I got it. I wanted it for Christmas, and I didn't get it for Christmas, but then I got it for myself because, you know. Next is Have You Seen My Sister? It seems like a ski resort type of vibe book. It sounds good to me, so we'll find out. If y'all want like any ratings or anything on these books later on, then just let me know. Then I have All the Little Raindrops. The cover seems so cool. Don't know if you can see that. And I'm excited to read it as well. And then we have this one. I'm a little worried because it sounds good, but then there's a lot of like not good reviews about it. But it's The Paris Apartment. And I don't know. I thought it would be good, but like, why are people saying that it's not good? So that has me a little nervous about that. So these are the last ones for that shelf. I have 5 Total Strangers. I think I've heard good things about this one, to be honest. So I guess we'll find out. And then I have so many books by this writer, and I don't think I've read one single book about like any, like I don't think I've read any book of hers yet, but I have so many of her books, if that makes sense. The first one is The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. I don't know, I think I've heard good things about it, but I could be wrong. Then I have The Boyfriend, which I know I have heard good things about it. And this is, I don't want to say this is not the most recent one that she came out with. The most recent one she came out with, like, oh my god, I forgot what it's called. Like, I want to say The Attendant, but it's not The Attendant. But I have been wanting to get that one, though. The most recent one that came out. It has, like, the little pink background. I don't know. I don't think it's called The Attendant. It's called something else. But, yeah. So, I have The Boyfriend. And then, obviously, I have the Housemaid series. I do want to read this before the movie comes out because I want to, like, be able to, like, compare the two. But, yeah, I have the Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret, and then The Housemaid is Watching. So, yeah. And then I have Home is Where the Bodies Are. I just recently read this one. I liked it. Give it a 10 out of 10 for horror. For thriller / horror. But yeah. Next I have the Tommen series. Also, I need the most recent one that came out of the Tommen series. I think it's like something 10. I need that one. I've literally been looking for it for everywhere. I went to Barnes and Nobles, went to Books A Million, cannot find it. So I don't know if it just hasn't been released yet, but I literally saw it all over TikTok, so I don't know. But yeah, I have Binding 13. I guess this one a 10 out of 10. This series, like, it will have you crying. It also has, like, funny moments. Like, Gypsy makes the book funny. But, yeah. Binding 13. Keeping 13 is a 10 out of 10 for me. Saving 6 and Redeeming 6, they're also a 10 out of 10 for me. And then Taming 7, I don't know, Taming 7 was just not my favorite. But that could just be me. But they're honestly, like, the work that she put into it is just amazing. And then, like, the covers, like, they basically tell you what happens in the book. Like, they're amazing. And I don't know, I love them. So that's just next. I have these ones. These are all like romance books. So I have Butcher and Blackbird. I haven't read this. I know it has like a second part to the book as well. I also heard, I think, that they're making it into like a movie or something. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, I know there's cannibalism or something like in these books. I think that's what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I'm a little nervous to read it. I'm not gonna lie, because I want to like it, but I'm scared that I might not like it. So I don't know. Vicious. I read this one. It was a weird book. I think what really throws me off is her like style, like the girl's style. So I really give this book like a 5 out of 10 or like a 4 out of 10, because it wasn't a bad book. Oh my god, the spray edges, but I don't think I would read anything else by this author. I don't know, because I know there's like a green one, a blue one. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this one. Like, just the way the character was described and the way she was dressed and stuff. I'm like, ew. I don't know. I wasn't like totally in love with it, and honestly, I almost DNF'd it too. Like, I almost gave up on reading it, but then I just pushed through. I don't know. That's just my opinion though, because I know I've heard good things about. I don't know if it's good things about this one, but I heard good things about one of them. So, yeah. My Roommate is a Vampire. Y'all, I almost DNF'd this one too. Not even gonna lie. I wouldn't read this one again though. I don't think I would. It had so much hype on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, like a little vampire moment as your roommate, like, you know. But to me, like, he makes me cringe. Like, I don't know. I think it's because I was expecting like some like Edward Cullen, some Damon Salvatore vibes, and he wasn't that. And like, it's fine because like I get it. He's an old vampire and whatnot. But the comedy in it is good though. Like the comedy, like his friend had me laughing. But Wild Love, I liked it. I give it like, it wasn't like my favorite, but I give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I probably would read it again. I didn't DNF it. It was a pretty good book. It's just like not really, I don't know, but I would read like the other ones though. But like I didn't love it. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, like put me in the movie type of vibe. But no, but it was good though. I liked it. Next ones, I have Better Left Buried. The cover art in this book is so cute. I'm a little nervous to read it though because I honestly don't even know what it's about. The cover really just like spoke to me, and I brought it because of the cover, to be honest. Next one is A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. This one I've heard really good things on TikTok, so I hope it's good. I know it's like a series too, so I only got the first one in the series just in case, because yeah. Next one is Say You Swear. This one I give it a 10 out of 10. This one I read. It is so good. There was parts in it that had me shocked. Really liked it. It is a thick book, so you know. Next is a Merry Little Meet Cute. This one was very hyped on TikTok as well. This one I was supposed to read it with my friend, but then she ended up not reading it, so yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really for me. I mean, I'll probably give it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. It wasn't really for me, but like it's not a bad book. Also, I think this is the only Christmas book that I have. So yeah. Next one is The Nanny. I haven't read this one yet. I'm a little scared to read it because I'm scared I won't like it. I don't know. Hopefully not. So it hasn't been a priority to read, but I hope I like it when I do get to it. And then Girl Abroad. This one I give it like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. This one was really good. Like, really good. So next is Catch the Sun. This one I give it a 10 out of 10. It was so cute. I also spray edges. Love it. Yeah, it was a really cute book. So it's romance. So yeah. Next is, I have not read this one yet, but it's Things We Never Got Over, and I still need to get the other two. But this is the thing. I want to get the like special edition one, or like, you know, like this one, like the hardcover. But they're so expensive. Like each one's like $26, bro. Like, but like look how beautiful that is. Like, and it's hardcover, and then like look at the sprayed edges. So like I can't get the other paperback ones. Like they need to be as beautiful as this. And honestly, this takes more room in my bookcase. But like, look how beautiful that is. And then it has like a little bookmark thing as well, so like you don't lose your space. And then look at the back. It says mistakes were meant to be learned from, overcome, they weren't meant to destroy. Like, God. I hope this is the first one of the series too. Please let me know, because I don't want to read this and then this be like the like third or fourth one. Well, not the fourth one, but you know what I mean. Then I got the Haunting Adeline book. I think this is the first one. Yeah, I believe this is the first one. I know there's another one. I'm not getting the other one until I read this one, just because I don't know. I've heard good things about it on TikTok, but I know this is like a dark book. It's like a dark romance book. So yeah, and it's also huge. Like, you seen that? Like, that's so thick. But yeah, I haven't gotten to reading it yet, just because like I'm so scared I'm gonna end up like DNFing it or something, or not being able to like read it. I don't know. I don't want my hopes to be destroyed, to be honest with y'all. Now into my fourth shelf. Alright. Next I have the Girl in Pieces series. So I have Girl in Pieces. I give this one a 10 out of 10. It was really good. I heard they're making it into a movie, so I'm excited to see that. It made me cry though, so just y'all let y'all know. How to Make Friends with the Dark was also a 10 out of 10 for me. I really want to see this one into a movie, so I hope that becomes a thing. But yeah, and then You'd Be Home Now. This one pissed me off, but I still give it like a 8 or 9 out of 10. But the brother in this book, oh, he pissed me off, I tell y'all. Like, oh my god, I'm not gonna say what happened in the book, but ooh, he made me mad. Then I got by the same author, because I really like how that author like writes and stuff. She came out with The Glass Girl, and I got like the special edition with like the sprayed edges and like the beautiful cover photo. And like, I don't know, like look how beautiful that is. Like, so yeah, I got that one as well. Yeah, I don't, the girl in pieces, and like these books that I'm showing you right now, they're very like deep. Like, I don't know how to explain, but they're very deep. Yeah, so it's definitely like, it's very intense books, but they're good though. Like, I give them a 10 out of 10. Next is the Twisted series. I heard good things about it. I think there gonna be a Netflix show or something like that. Twisted Love wasn't my favorite. This was probably my least favorite of the whole series. It's just like not as strong as the other ones, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people say that these books are just smut, but I don't know. To me, there's a backstory, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I like them. But I give that one probably like a 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite out of the whole series. Twisted Hate, a 10 out of 10. Like, and then there's this girl on TikTok that she wants to play as I forgot her name. He calls her Red, but I forgot like her actual name. Jules. This is a girl that wants to play as Jules, and like I really hope they like cast her, because like, bro, she would be a perfect Jules. Like, if you know who I'm talking about on TikTok, because she's done like the auditions and stuff on TikTok, and like she literally has red hair and everything. Like, I'm talking about, like, she would be perfect. I give that one a 10 out of 10. Twisted Games, not my favorite. Like, I don't know, I'm not into like princess. I also don't understand, because they're all friends, they all interconnect, but she's a princess. I don't understand that. Like, how is she a princess but she's like with these other girls that are like just regular girls? I don't understand that. But I mean, I don't know, I'm just not into princess fantasy books, even though I have a couple of them and I'm trying to get into it. I still give it a 10 out of 10. I give Bridgerton vibes, this one. Now that I've seen Bridgerton, but that's how I picture her. And then Twisted Lies, I give this one a 10 out of 10 as well. I don't know, she just describes as such a beautiful girl. And I don't know, look at the cover, the butterflies and shit. Next I have The Summer I Turned Pretty series. Y'all, this series is a 10 out of 10, and I can't wait for like the show. Like, just know these three, everything. My Life with the Walter Boys, and then My Return to the Walter Boys. I've read this one. I give it a 10 out of 10. It does give Wattpad vibes, but I don't mind it. And then I have not read this one. I just got this one recently, and like, it's autographed by the author. Like, I saw a little piece of it on TikTok, and I was just like, so this might be my next video. I don't know why I started this one before. I don't know why I didn't start this one before the Heritage game, but it's alright. Once I'm done with the Heritage game, I'm probably gonna jump into this one, because like, the ones I have is To All the Boys I Loved Before. I've seen the show. I have not read the books yet. It's still even in the little like case thing. But like, I'm excited to read it. I've heard it's a little bit different from the show or the movie. It's not even a show on Netflix. It's a movie on Netflix. But yeah. And then I recently read this one. It's the My Fault trilogy, but in Spanish, because I am Hispanic, so I'm able to read in Spanish. And I really just wanted to get, I don't know, because I watched the movie. Well, I also watched the English version, like the England, but I also watched the one that's like Spain or whatever. So I don't know, I liked it. It's very different from the movies, but it's not bad. it did take me a little while to read. I don't know if it's because it was in Spanish or what, but it's not a bad book. I still give it like a 10 out of 10. Like, I would recommend it. This is more of like my fantasy books. So next I have The Hunger Games. It's still in its little case thing. I have not read it yet, but I'm excited to read it. I really like the Hunger Games movie, so. And this one I'm really excited to read it because the movie hasn't come out yet, but The Sunrise on the Reaping. Some thick books. Like, I'm talking thick books. So we have I don't know what the series is called. I want to say the Crave series, but it's probably not that series. But this one's Crave. It's by Tracy Wolff. I've had this book for forever, and I still haven't read it yet. I got it back when I wasn't really into reading yet, but I thought I would get into it because it's like about like vampires, werewolves, mystical creatures. So I was like, okay, you know, I was in my little Twilight phase and whatnot, so I was like, okay, I probably like it. And I mean, I did like it, the pages I read, but I just wasn't into reading yet. So, like, I basically DNF'd it, but, like, not really, not in the sense of, like, I didn't like it. It was just, like, the sense of, like, I just couldn't get into reading like that. Until now, my grown age, you know. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to get into reading this eventually. I also have Crush, which is I think the second one of the series. Without even knowing that was the second one of the series, because I got this one like just as an impulse, trying to get into reading again, but it just didn't happen. But the pages that I read again were pretty good. But I eventually do want to get the whole series of this because there's like I think 3 more. But they're just really thick books. Did y'all see that? Like, that's just so thick, but it is a good book. Like, don't think because I just haven't finished it and I've had it for years means that's not a good book. It is a good book. I just, at the time, couldn't get into reading. So, now that I am able to get into reading and I actually like it and enjoy it, I will be reading these. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And then I have the same thing, trying to get into reading, but then I couldn't. Midnight Sun. Originally, I thought this was about, like, Jacob and Renesmee, but it's actually just Edward's point of view with the first book. Which, I mean, I don't mind. So, yeah. I think eventually I do want to get the whole, like, Twilight series and, like, read it. But, yeah, this was Midnight Sun. Also a pretty thick book. I have Red Queen. I was just recently gifted this one. My friend gave it to me. Well, she recommended it, and then she was like, I'm gonna buy it for you because just in case you don't like it, because I'm not into fantasy books, but I want to get into it. And like, look how beautiful that cover is, and it sounded good. So, and she also said it was good. So if I do like it, I do want to eventually get like the whole like series of it. I'm a big series girl. Like, if I get the one book, I want to get the rest, but I don't know, with a fantasy book, I want to make sure that like I like it, because I don't want to get the whole series and then have to like basically force myself to read it. Let's have Sky Shade. I think this one's a series too, and I honestly think that this might be like the second or third book into the series. So hopefully that doesn't matter, because I really don't want to get the other two until I read this one and know that I like it. Because again, I don't think I'm a fantasy girl, but maybe I am. I don't know, the idea of like, I don't know, but like, look how beautiful that is. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, then I have Powerless. I've heard really, really good things about this one, so I really hope I like it. The things I've heard, or like the reenactments I've seen on TikTok and stuff, they seem like I would like it. But it's just the fantasy for me, like. But I mean, I might like it though. I might like it. And then I read this one. I liked it. I would give it like a 9 or 8 out of 10. I haven't read it in a long, long time. Like, I'm talking about, this was back then when I couldn't really read, but I still was able to finish this one, surprisingly. And I think, like, the After series, I think I read, like, the one book. But, yeah, Eliza and... Oh, Alex and Eliza. I know there's other books in the series. I don't think I would get the other books in the series, to be honest. But I did like this one, though. Maybe I would in the future. Who knows? So I have Hexed, and it's, like, I think it's about, like, Ursula, if I'm not mistaken. And then I have Hooked by the same author, and I think it's about Captain Hook. So I'm excited to read these, honestly, because I like Disney. I'm a Disney girl, so this one I got a long time ago. I have not read it yet. This was back then when I couldn't get into reading. So this is Love, and it's a twisted tale about Cinderella. So yeah, and it's just that's the back part. And then I have Half Blood. This one sounds really good. I like the sprayed edges again. Really caught me. And then I have this one, which is about witches, and it's called The Invocations. The Invocations. I don't know. But that's what it looks like. It honestly reminds me of like, damn, why is this so right out of nowhere? Okay. Anyways, it really reminds me of something that I saw on TikTok of like a show. So let me know if it's a show or not, because I haven't really looked into it like that. But yeah, so that is my book collection. Let me know if you read any of these books, or if you recommend any more books to add to it. I just really want a whole like library. Like that's so extra of me, but like I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I really like doing like videos talking about books, or like I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.